World War I was not just a war, it was a global catastrophe that reshaped the modern world. More than 20 million people lost their lives. 4 great empires collapsed. Borders were redrawn, and the foundations for future wars were laid. But how did the world reach this breaking point? This war was not caused by a single gunshot. It was the result of decades of tension, fear, ambition, and rivalry. In this video, we will deeply explore the political, military, economic, and social forces that slowly pushed Europe and eventually the world into the First World War. Militarism became a defining feature of European politics. Governments believed that strong armies and powerful weapons were essential for national security. Military leaders gained enormous influence over political decisions. Germany expanded its army and invested heavily in modern artillery and battleships. Britain responded by strengthening its navy, especially after the launch of the HMS Dreadnought, a battleship so powerful that it changed naval warfare forever. France and Russia also increased conscription and military spending. By 1914, Europe was locked in an arms race. Countries prepared for war not because they wanted peace, but because they feared being unprepared. As fear spread, European nations sought security through alliances. These alliances were meant to prevent war, but instead they guaranteed it. The Triple Alliance united Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy. Opposing them was the Triple Entente: Britain, France, and Russia. These agreements promised military support in the event of conflict. The result was a dangerous chain reaction system. A local dispute between two nations could instantly involve multiple great powers. Diplomacy became rigid and compromise became nearly impossible. Imperialism intensified European rivalries. Colonies were symbols of power and national pride. They provided raw materials,
These agreements
markets,
promised military
and
support in the
strategic
event of
advantages.
conflict. The result was a
Britain
dangerous
and
chain
France
system.
controlled
A local
large
dispute between
parts
two
of
nations could
Africa and Asia. Germany, despite its strength, possessed relatively few colonies. This imbalance created resentment. Germany believed it deserved a place in the sun alongside older empires. Colonial crises in Africa and Asia repeatedly brought European powers close to war, increasing mistrust and hostility. On June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand visited Sarajevo, the capital of Bosnia. Bosnia was under Austrian control, but many Serbs believed it should belong to Serbia. A group of young nationalist conspirators planned an assassination. Gavrilo Princip, a Bosnian Serb, shot and killed the Archduke and his wife. Austria-Hungary blamed Serbia and issued a harsh ultimatum. When Serbia rejected some demands, Austria-Hungary declared war. Alliances were activated, Russia mobilized, Germany declared war on Russia and France. Britain entered the war after Germany invaded Belgium. Within weeks, Europe was engulfed in total war. On June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand visited Sarajevo, the capital of Bosnia.
Bosnian subjects.
Bosnia
seem so
was under
enthusiastic.
Austrian control, but many Serbs believed it should belong to Serbia.
Justice is done!
A group of young nationalist conspirators planned an assassination. Gavrilo Princip, a Bosnian Serb, shot and killed the Archduke and his wife. Austria-Hungary blamed Serbia and issued a harsh ultimatum. When Serbia rejected some demands, Austria-Hungary declared war. Alliances were activated, Russia mobilized, Germany declared war on Russia and France. Britain entered the war after Germany invaded Belgium. Within weeks, Europe was engulfed in total war. World War I was the result of long-term tensions, not a single event. Militarism created fear.
This is what victory looks like.
Alliances removed
Hollow
flexibility.
victory. So many
Imperialism
gone.
fueled
What?
rivalry. Nationalism ignited hatred. The assassination in Sarajevo was only the final trigger. Understanding how World War I began teaches us a powerful lesson. Peace can collapse when fear replaces trust and power replaces diplomacy. History does not repeat itself exactly, but it often rhymes.